Yikes. This happened just before 7 a.m. in Montebello, California, as strong winds brought a large tree down on several cars here. Thankfully, there are no reports of any injuries. The gusty winds came through Los Angeles County as the state cleaned up from a powerful weather system that coated mountains with much needed snow and set rainfall records in the drought-stricken state. And more severe weather is moving across the middle of the country less than a week after those deadly tornadoes last Friday. All of this video today from across multiple states, torrential rain, winds sending people running for cover, thunderstorms, wildfires.
Dust
it's
storms.
Incredible, Tony.
Yeah.
Dust storms sending tumbleweeds across the road.
Yeah, it's had some wind gusts in Colorado in Denver up to 100 miles per hour. You know, you can see across the highway here. Dust storms, wildfires being fed by strong winds in Oklahoma and Kansas, and the outbreak of severe weather in places like Nebraska and Iowa. So another big storm. Fortunately for us, our weather is quiet. Even though this storm system will give us some very mild temperatures coming up for tomorrow, it will stay well to our west. So that's the one indirect impact from that big sprawling storm across the central and northern plains. It's going to draw in spring-like air for both Thursday and Friday. Showers off and on continue across places like New Bedford right now. We're going to keep the rain going throughout most of the evening and during the overnight. Temperatures have been holding steady, if not rising slowly. In fact, the high temperature for the day, which normally occurs during the afternoon, is right now at 48 degrees. These temperatures continue to inch up. So by tomorrow morning, unlike this morning when we started off in the 20s, we're going to start off in the 50s as early as 7 a.m. So for Thursday, an unusual day, and that a near record high is possible. The record is 62 degrees. Gusty wind, but not damaging, 25 to 30 miles per hour. Clouds and a little bit of hazy sun. How much partial sunshine we get will determine whether or not we break the record. Friday is a decent day. Saturday giving the heads up for a cold rain. Could even start as a little bit of wet snow and sleet, but it's primarily a cold rain, raw. High temperatures only in the upper 30s. Sunday, especially Sunday afternoon, would be the drier half of the weekend. You see the showers that continue to drop down from upstate New York. It's riding along this red line right in here. There's actually two warm fronts. This warm front is the leading edge of milder air. You see the showers along it. So as the front lifts to the north tonight, look at the temperatures behind it. So out ahead of it, we're cool in the 40s, but behind the front, the temperatures are well into the 50s at this hour. And this is the milder air headed our way both tomorrow and again on Friday. There's that tight spinning storm system now moving across the northern plains and into the Great Lakes, an area of low pressure and severe weather along it, along with strong wind, severe thunderstorms and tornado watches for Minnesota and Wisconsin. That'll track up into Canada, and out ahead of it, the air is very mild. And this milder air moving in over the next couple of days. These storms get their energy with the clash of air masses. You can see the clash of cold and warm. And you get this kind of a gradient where you have two seasons on the weather map. That's when these storms usually intensify. So we track this into the future, and you can see that warm front is passing through, the warmer air coming through tomorrow. A cold front with rain stays to our west on Thursday. It'll come through Friday morning dry. Look at the clear weather behind the front for Friday, which looks like a pretty nice day. And then we draw our attention to the deep south. Here we are Friday night. We're dry and clear, but by Saturday, this system is approaching with some moisture and with enough cold air initially. It may start off as a little bit of wet snow and sleet and eventually transition over to a cold rain. This is Saturday afternoon, so it doesn't look very comfortable or sunny on Saturday. Take a look at the forecast hour by hour, and we'll show you how the precipitation moves offshore. By morning, we're seeing dry skies at 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see some partial sun trying to break through the cloud cover during the afternoon. If we get enough of that to come through, temperatures are going to top out in the lower 60s. Bottom line is a breezy, drier, and warmer day with clouds and a little bit of sunshine. Nice for Friday. There's that cold rain on Saturday, drying out Sunday afternoon. Partly sunny skies, brisk and chilly with temperatures in the upper 30s. It'll feel more like April tomorrow afternoon rather than December.
Is it that clash of the warm and the cold air? Does it typically happen this time of year in the central part of the country?
We tend to see more of that during the spring season, March, April, and May, but usually by now there's a very uniform temperature setup where everybody is cold.
We're going to be talking about those tornadoes in just a sec. You think of all of those people whose homes are just decimated the week before Christmas.
It's so sad, and the cleanup will obviously take months.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. Tony, thank you. Well, President